For Hindus, there is a single, universal God known as the Supreme Being or Brahman. Hinduism also has numerous gods and goddesses, known as Deva and Devi, who represent one or more of Brahman's aspects. Foremost among the many Hindu gods and goddesses are the holy triad of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, the creator, sustainer and destroyer of worlds, in that order. Sometimes, the three may appear in the form of an avatar, embodied by a Hindu god or goddess. But the most popular of these gods and goddesses are important deities in their own right. Ganesh. The sons of Shiva and Parvati, the pot-bellied elephant god Ganesha is the lord of success, knowledge, and wealth. Ganesh is worshipped by all sects of Hinduism, making him perhaps the most important of Hindu gods. He is typically depicted riding a mouse, to assist the deity in removing barriers to success, whatever the endeavor. Ganesh is also patron of letters and of learning. He is the legendary scribe who, using his commonly held broken tusk, wrote down parts of the Mahabharata epic. Ganesh's characteristic potbelly is usually bound around with a cobra. The cobra is an animal usually associated with Shiva, a reminder that Ganesh is his son. Shiva. Shiva represents death and dissolution, destroying worlds so they may be recreated by Brahma. But he is also considered the master of dance and of regeneration. One of the godheads in the Hindu trinity, Shiva is known by many names, including Mahadeva, Pashupati, Nataraja, Vishwanath, and Bholanath. When he is not represented in his blue-skinned human form, Shiva is often depicted as a phallic symbol called the Shiva Lingam. In Hinduism, the universe is thought to regenerate in cycles. Shiva destroys the universe at the end of each cycle, which then allows for a new creation. Shiva is also the great ascetic, abstaining from all forms of indulgence and pleasure, concentrating rather on meditation as a means to find perfect happiness. Krishna. One of the most beloved of Hindu gods, blue-skinned Krishna is the deity of love and compassion. He is frequently depicted with a flute, which he uses for its seductive powers. Krishna is the central character in the Hindu scripture Bhagavad Gita as well as an avatar of Vishnu, the godhead of the Hindu trinity. Krishna is widely revered among Hindus, and his followers are known as Vaishnavas. Krishna appears as other forms of god avatars to create and maintain the universe, while he simultaneously enjoys loving relationships with his countless associates in the spiritual world. He visits this material world from time to free his devotees from material existence and to vanquish the wicked. He performs superhuman pastimes, lifting mountains, swallowing forest fires, and killing numerous extraordinarily powerful demons as easily as a child playing with toys. Rama. Rama is the god of truth and virtue and another avatar of Vishnu. He is considered the perfect embodiment of humankind, mentally, spiritually and physically. Unlike other Hindu gods and goddesses, Rama is widely believed to be an actual historical figure whose exploits form the great Hindu epic Ramayana. Hindu faithful celebrate him during Diwali, the festival of light. He is always holding a bow and arrow, indicating his readiness to destroy evils. He is also called Sri Rama. More commonly he is pictured in a family style, with his wife Sita, brother Lakshman and devotee Hanuman. Hanuman. Monkey-faced Hanuman is worshipped as a symbol of physical strength, perseverance, and scholarly devotion. This divine primate aided Lord Rama in his battle against evil forces, described in the epic ancient Indian poem Ramayana. In times of trouble, it is common among Hindus to chant the name of Hanuman or sing his hymn, Hanuman Chalisa. Hanuman temples are among the most common public shrines found in India. Hanuman is worshipped for his unyielding devotion to Rama and is remembered for his selfless dedication to the god. In return for his unconditional love, Lord Rama granted him everlasting life. He promised that he would be worshipped alongside Rama and that his idol would be placed next to his. Vishnu. The peace-loving deity of the Hindu trinity, Vishnu is the preserver or sustainer of life. He represents the principles of order, righteousness, and truth. His consort is Lakshmi, the goddess of domesticity and prosperity. Hindu faithful who pray to Vishnu, called Vaishnavas, believe that in times of disorder, Vishnu will emerge from his transcendence to restore peace and order on earth. In theory, Vishnu manifests a portion of himself anytime he is needed to fight evil, and his appearances are innumerable, but in practice, 10 incarnations are most commonly recognized. In theory, Vishnu manifests a portion of himself anytime he is needed to fight evil, and his appearances are innumerable, but in practice, 10 incarnations are most commonly recognized. Vishnu appears to be a prime example of how older gods and cults have been absorbed into Hinduism. Thought to be linked with an earlier sun god, Vishnu's 10 incarnations may also be examples of older gods that have been amalgamated. Lakshmi. Lakshmi's name comes from the Sanskrit word lakshya, meaning a name or goal. She is the goddess of wealth and prosperity, both material and spiritual. Lakshmi is depicted as a four-armed woman of golden complexion, holding a lotus bud as she sits or stands upon a massive lotus blossom. The deity of beauty, purity, and domesticity, the image of Lakshmi is often found in the homes of the faithful. In Hindu mythology, goddess Lakshmi, also called Shri, is the divine spouse of Lord Vishnu and provides him with wealth for the maintenance and preservation of the creation. In her images and pictures, Lakshmi is depicted in a female form with 4 arms and 4 hands. She wears red clothes with a golden lining and is standing on a lotus. She has golden coins and lotuses in her hands. 2 elephants, some pictures show 4, are shown next to the goddess. Durga. Durga is the mother goddess and she represents the fiery powers of the gods. She is the protector of the righteous and destroyer of the evil, usually portrayed as riding a lion and carrying weapons in her many arms. Durga, through all her forms, encompasses the essence of salvation and sacrifice. She is the mother of bounty and wealth, as also of beauty and knowledge, for her daughters are Lakshmi and Saraswati. She is the embodiment of purity, knowledge, truth and self-realization. Goddess Durga represents the power of the Supreme Being that preserves moral order and righteousness in the universe. She is the energy aspect of the Lord. Without Durga, Lord Shiva has no expression, and without Shiva, Durga has no existence. Kali. Kali, also known as the Dark Goddess, appears as a fierce 4-armed woman, her skin blue or black. She stands atop her husband Shiva, who lies calmly beneath her feet. Blood-soaked, her tongue hanging out, Kali is the goddess of death and represents the ceaseless march of time toward doomsday. The Hindu goddess Kali has a fearsome reputation as a destroyer of demons. She is associated with death, destruction, battlefields and cremation grounds. Her name is said to mean the Black One or the Dark One in Sanskrit, reflecting her role as a primordial goddess. She has the power to destroy the world, returning it to the dark void, a place of no time and no form. However, this only reflects one aspect of her personality, because as a dark mother goddess she is also the vehicle for creation and rebirth. Saraswati. Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge, art, and music. She represents the free flow of consciousness. The daughter of Shiva and Durga, Saraswati is the mother of the Vedas. Chants to her, called Saraswati Vandana, often begin and end with lessons in how Saraswati endows human beings with the powers of speech and wisdom. The Sanskrit word Sar means essence and Swa means self. Thus Saraswati means the essence of the self. Saraswati is represented in Hindu mythology as the divine consort of Lord Brahma, the creator of the universe. Since knowledge is necessary for creation, Saraswati symbolizes the creative power of Brahma. Goddess Saraswati is worshipped by all persons interested in knowledge, especially students, teachers, scholars, and scientists.